guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Strike him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So digging in, Isaac Collins.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ball. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Witt around second. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Seth Lugo. What do you have on him, Chris? Now it's the... Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Into center. That's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag. On the board first, it's 1-0. So up next, David Ortiz. Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice...
Pasquantino to second, and 2.
He's out of there.
What a play. Now here is Max Clark. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Laser to the gap, should score the run. 1 run is in, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping, on his way home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit down the line. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Michael Arroyo. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 1-2. And that's whipped for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Joe Mack now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Headed for the plate. One run across.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. That one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing still in for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Ball. Hee-haw!
Strike 2. And that's
ball.
Outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Starling Marte up to hit.
That's a ball. Hit out wide.
And that's through there for a strike. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Massey leads off first with 2 down to the inning. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, number 86.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
The 1-0. Out to short. Witt over to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Now batting for Boston, the third baseman, Wade.
This to center field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 up, 2 down. David Ortiz, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Drilled out towards left center field. Thomas on his way over. Makes the catch. Inning over. Top half of the third inning. So up now for Kansas City, Lane Thomas. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
And that is ball 1. Thomas getting the start in center, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2014.
That's a ball.
This one in the air. Boggs should have this one. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Royals, the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Sets him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Collins. And the fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. Leading off, Max Clark. That's out to center field. Thomas moving under it. And there's one down. Inside almost
ball.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. 2 down. So digging in, Michael Arroyo. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. Thomas makes the grab on the run. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, these Royals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wood.
That clips the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here's the 0-2. Another one. That's 5. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Mack. And it's fouled away.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Now batting for the Bruins, the right fielder, not here.
That one drilled left field. Collins reaching back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Just Wade Boggs now.
Batting for Boston, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Throws to first in time. That takes care of Boggs. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Just
That's in.
missed.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. And that is out of play. Strike three. And now 6 strikeouts in a row.
The right fielder, number 16, Martel.
Hey.
Just
Ball.
missed.
Outside.
Out towards right center field. Arroyo has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Now Carter Jensen struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, David Ortiz. Liner snagged at first. 1 pitch and 1 out. In the air, right side. Marte ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Nick Mears. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. In the air to left center. And the inning is over. All set for the top of the 6th. So up now for Kansas City, Lane Thomas.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Got it. 1 gone here. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. 2 down, bases empty. And next up for the Royals, Isaac Collins. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Michael Arroyo. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Arroyo around third. He will score. It's 6-0.
Everything came together for him. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Next to hit, number 94.
No, that's out.
And the 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas on the move, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-0. Next is the designated hitter. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Grabs it right up against the wall. Steven Cruz will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think
that is the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
this lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Comes up empty. The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Missed it, 18 strikeouts. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. 1 out, man at first. At the plate, Max Clark. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Go! Big Dog's got it. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 9-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Stepping in, Michael Arroyo. Thomas on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Here.
Way out front for strike two. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Strike two.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
One down. So now the DH spot, Carter Jensen.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one for strike one. Just
that missed. That's a ball.
There's a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Foul ball there. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And that one is downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him. That ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, John Schreiber.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the right fielder.
The right fielder, right here.
That's the ball.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out.
The designated hitter, Jesus Martin.
And that one wrapped foul. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Long run, nice grab. And that'll do it. We go to the 9th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Late with the swing there.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. On the ground. And it goes just foul. That clips the corner. Got him swinging. Royals down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Bobby Witt Jr. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding